Hello. That's a nice bit of like intro music there that I made myself. Hope you like it. Who have we got in chat? We've got Asus. You're the first in. Hello, Asus. How is it going? Good sir. You're the first person in. Currently, there's one of two people in. I gotta hop up my restream chat so I can. Thank you very much there for the sound alert. I appreciate it. So I've got my restream chat open, which means I can now see the Twitch and the YouTube. We're streaming to both. How's it going? I'm Bread. I'm back again. It's nice to see people. We've got Cutmaster. We've got Asus. I believe we have Luke as well. Hello. How's it going? I'm going to switch over to the main screen. It should be set. There we go. That's the ticket. That was Toast. Sorry, not Luke. I do apologise. I didn't see it yet. It's Toast. Hello, good sir. I love that burp. Thank you for that. I thought it was Luke, but it's actually Toast. And glad that you're doing good, Asus. The game has no volume, so let's give it volume a minute. There we go. That's the ticket that we want. Even though I just lost the volume again. Do let me know if you can hear it or if you can't hear it. Let me know if it's too quiet or too loud or what. But we're going to get on with it. So before I begin, there's a few things to say. First of all, glad to be back as usual. Second of all, I'm kind of terrified as to how this is going to go for multiple reasons. First of all, I'm going to be running a bunch of ROM hacks. And I downloaded a bunch of them from the Steam Workshop. And some of them are just got like randomly inappropriate content in them. So I'm going to make very, very carefully sure to avoid those. Also, I wonder if I'll play what games I'm going to play. So we can pick as we go. We just have a look at them. Have you seen the song you shared 15 minutes ago? I haven't, Asus. I'm sorry. I hadn't checked a lot of the stuff in the Discord. But I can take a look on Discord later. Sarah, hello. And Cutmaster says you're early. You are indeed. In fact, I'm streaming kind of early for today. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to play Streets of Rage, because why not? Super Mario Bros. Streets of Rage 2 Shredder's Revenge. If not, then you're off. Amazing. There's, well, here's Luke as well. We got Luke and Toast on the Twitch there. So the first one, this ROM hack is called Super Mario Bros. And it's for Streets of Rage 2. I'm kind of horrified as to what is going to happen. I don't know. It makes me nervous. Is it just Mario Bros? It's literally just Mario Bros. That music sounds like nightmare fuel. I don't like it. It's playable though. Is it because it's using the Sega? I think so, because I'm running this through a Sega. Is it using the Sega's like sound chip then? That's horrifying. I don't like that. That's really disturbing. Stream on a Thursday indeed. And you've played that ROM. Okay, yeah. And don't worry, it's just a question. Not a problem at all. I'll take a look though, Asus. I don't like this. It makes me feel uncomfortable. It's playable though. Can you go back? Not really. So, this is Mario. It is, but it's being run through a Sega, which is deeply unsettling to me. I don't like it at all. 1 second. It's the full game though. It's fully playable by the looks of it. I bet there's going to be some weird like troll pasta or creepypasta stuff in here. I bet there will. Is the game volume too loud, by the way? I bet it is. The controls feel like worse than the actual NES game. It feels like really slippery. Like when you land, he kind of like slides across the floor a little bit. I know that's like intentional with the momentum stuff. It feels like I'm on ice, if that makes any sense. This is disturbing. I don't like it, Asus. It causes me significant anguish. Stupid question. Of course, you played the Mega Drive as a kid. Oh, of course. Although, interestingly, Luke, a lot of people haven't. And it's interesting to see things from different perspectives, you know. I don't like it. So, it is Mario, but it's being run through a Sega Mega Drive. Gosh, I don't like this. The music sounds so weird. 50-50 on the poll. you had this exact game with the virtual ROM shelf. Yeah, yeah. This is the Sega Mega Drive collection. Your sister claimed the Xbox after you received it as a shared gift. Oh man, that sucks. I would want to keep the Xbox. You know, I would fight for it. If I play some Mario. We're supposed to be playing Sega games, and I'm just playing Mario NES that's being ran through a Sega. What's going on there? From what I can tell, it's the exact same game. It is the game, but it's just being ran through a Sega, I guess. The sound effects sound the same, but the music sounds very different. Also, the coins look different as well, actually. I thought the coins were like taller and thinner than that. The death music sounds weird. Gosh. Oh, a second. Hang on. That's so cursed. I really don't like that. It's just so that ROM hack is just Mario. I thought we were playing Streets of Rage. This hack features fighters from Street Fighter. That sounds interesting. Let's go on that one. The one that I did want to do was the River City Girls ROM hack. Because I was talking to Kaifish the other day about the game River City Girls. Don't know if any of you have played that. But it's pretty excellent. It's like a spin-off of River City Rampage. Obviously, we're going to play as Ryu. Why would we not? Let's do it. This is, I'm in Luke's territory here with this stuff now. Right. Let's do it. Let's fight him. Let's punch him. You got all the. You got the. They got your Shoryuken. Of course. The music feels like really loud in my ears. You're nearly done with Pea Shooter only. No supers. Nice. Like I say, I should play a bit more Cuphead at some point. No Saga. I know. Yeah, he would have been great. I know. At least we got Ryu and Ken. Got to be done. Full disclosure, by the way, I do apologize if it's kind of whiplash. I'm going to be kind of randomly jumping through a bunch of games, just trying stuff out. Unless I get absolutely hooked on a game, then I'll stay on it. But the purpose of this is just to mess about and play a bunch of ROM hacks and just see what we find and just goof about with it. A wise man once said, donate 1 kidney and you're a hero, donate 10 and you're under investigation. Yes, that's a very true statement there. I just minimized everything. There you go. Bring it back up. There you go. That's better. Right. So a lot of these ROM hacks, they just kind of replace the sprites, but then some of them do actually change the gameplay or turn it into a different game entirely. But let's do it. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good though. I hope you're all having a chill Thursday afternoon. Or evening at this point, I guess. It's not really afternoon, it's more evening. Don't know what I'm talking about. Let's be having them. So you can play as Ryu and Ken, which of course is the... You know, for this game on the console version, I don't really think you could add ROM hacks to it or anything like that. I think that this is exclusive to the PC version, being able to add a bunch of characters and stuff. Like I say, it's basically exactly the same game, it just replaces the sprites. Not actually just that, it actually does have the moveset, to be fair, from Street Fighter, because you can do a Shoryuken and everything. And the spin kick, the name of which I forget. You still do the grab thing though. The normal kind of... So interestingly, so if I just go back just a minute, we'll still be playing Streets of Rage 2, but the one I wanted to do was the River City Girls one. When will you stream Super Mario 64? I'll stream it again soon, but not to worry, Cutmaster, because I actually want to do some more of that. I saved it and everything, so I've got like the good save file for the ROM. So this game, River City Rampage, this is the spin-off of it called River City Girls, and it's awesome. And you get to play as the characters from that game. We'll play as Misa, because she can batter people with her backpack, which is interesting. You need an EverDrive cart and a working Mega Drive to get it working. Yeah, that's it. So, even though she's still pixel art. She looks like a completely different art style to the rest of them. It looks so jarring. It's really weird to look at. We're going through all the cursed content today, aren't we? Cursed Mario. Now, 2 completely different art styles, which are both pixel art, to be fair, but they look like they don't belong in the same game. You could also sprint, which I don't think you could do in Streets of Rage 2 normally. How do you hit people with the bag? Oh, there we go, like that. She's actually quite overpowered, because she's got like a much bigger moveset. I actually prefer playing as her than I do playing as the normal characters of this game. It's really cool that you can just play as a bunch of characters from a bunch of different games, and it does change the game because it feels, because you've really got like a bunch of new moves. Streets of Rage 2 needs a spring feature. Yeah, I wish I had like a Do you mean sprint? Like a sprint forward like that? Yeah. I assume you mean sprint. I wish it did have a sprint. In honesty, I'm gonna play through a little bit more of this than I did just now. I wonder what the bosses will be like playing as her, because she's kind of overpowered. Like I say, she's got the full moveset from River City Girls, and it's like she's got a lot of special moves, and her punches are really fast, especially compared to the normal Streets of Rage game. So it's kind of like makes the game feel very different. It's very strange. Let's see how we get on, is it? Look at that roll attack, crazy. Oh, it's got the bosses from River City Girls, that's interesting. It's got like the high-end enemies from that. I did know there's a Peppino mod, yeah, I've seen it. I should probably try it and play it. I don't really know how to install it or set it up, I'd have to look into that. Like, I'm pretty good at like modding games. I've been modding games for like 10 years, so I could probably figure it out. I'd have to give it a try though, to get that Peppino mod working. Koifish, hello good sir, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Interesting thing that Koi is here just now. If I'm able to, in a bit, Koi is going to be, I'm going to pause so I can concentrate on what I'm saying. Koi is going to be streaming, he's going to be streaming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and I might be hopping in with him if possible, so that would be very interesting if I can do that. We're just doing a bunch of ROM hacks just now, Koi. I mentioned you earlier as well. This is a ROM hack for Streets of Rage 2 that adds characters from River City Girls that you can play as, and it kind of makes the game weirdly easier because the moveset of Misako, Misako's moveset is insane. I'll show you just now. She's got these crazy combos she can do, really fast punches. She can like do AoE attacks with her bag, like attacking people with a bag. And she just absolutely rinses everyone because her moveset's not designed for this game. It's too like good, it's too fast. You kind of wish you were able to actually run Steam on something, but you're learning to drive, which is expensive. You're learning to drive, damn. Fair play to you, man. I can't drive, except for people up the wall. Aha, get it? There you go. Those like flurry of punches is just ridiculous. Like the bag attack as well is just silly. There's even a Shredder's Revenge sprite. I'm not surprised, and do you know what? If I can find it, I'll definitely give that a go. It should be on the Steam workshop, I would hope, to be honest with you. It's very well done. So you would have these really fast moves. So interestingly, Koi, with some of these ROM hacks, it's not just the sprites, it's also the mechanics, the combat system, like the combos and the movesets. Which, like I say, for this game, it's crazy. Let's let the character come on screen a bit more. So I keep hitting them off screen. Let's come over here. What's weird is you've got all these crazy moves you can do that you're not supposed to be able to do on this game. And it kind of makes you feel a bit overpowered sometimes, you know? You want to be able to pay for rehearsal rooms for your band? Oh yeah, of course. Well, interestingly, some people, like when I was in college, some people who did music, well, university more, some people who did music, they had access to like the uni facilities, so they didn't even have to pay for a rehearsal room, they could just use the uni building. Lucky for them, right? I didn't do music at uni though, I did like games design, of course I did, I'm a massive nerd. The mechanics have vastly changed, yeah man, because you've got all of the... Well, I just got chucked through the air. Interestingly though, the bosses are from River City Girls. so they're just as difficult as they were. Also, look at my health. Yeah, the combat system is very different, but I just got, you're still fighting against the bosses from River City Girls, which I find interesting. I'd have to have a look at that Shredder's Revenge ROM hack, though. I'd love to have a look at that. Imagine that. Look, you can, like, punch through it multiple times. You're not supposed to be able to. Can you pick these up? That's not in the original, picking up money and stuff, is it? Like gold and stuff and coins. So, we're not going to be playing through the whole game, by the way. We're just doing like a couple of levels and see how we get on. So, just want to take a look at a bunch of stuff. The whole point of this is to have some fun with some ROM hacks. I am using Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, the Sega Mega Drive Classics Collection, sorry. I've got a bunch of ROM hacks here for stuff. I might show Koi in just a second. I'll hop back to it because I showed everyone just now. There's a very cursed ROM hack and I hate it a lot. It's Super Mario Bros. I'm actually going to hop in it just now. Basically, Koi, this is just the original Mario Bros. Running through a Sega. So because it's running through a Sega, it's actually using the Sega Mega Drive sound chip. And I hate it. It sounds horrible. Listen to the music. Listen. Hold a second. When I get in game. How cursed is that? I really don't like it. It makes me feel upset. It's kind of unsettling. Get the mushroom. Arkamiro, hello. How's it going? Welcome to you. We are playing a bunch of ROM hacks for the Sega Mega Drive, or Sega Genesis, as some of you will probably call it. I forgot to mention that. This is the original Mario game, but being run through a Sega. And as such, it's using the Sega Mega Drive sound chip. And gosh, I hate it. It's so cursed. A few of you have already seen this, but I just thought I'd show you now. We've already got the flower. The gameplay is the same for the most part, but it feels like slippery. It feels like you're like running on ice. So you I know that the Mario game has got sort of momentum when you jump, which is by design. But the weird thing about it is this ROM hack in particular, it feels like you're running around on, like slipping around on ice. Mario test music. Mario creepypasta music, more like. You have a flash cart that allows you to do it as well? Yeah. Yeah, I don't like this. The ground is cut off a bit. For all of the games or just for this game, Kai? Also, I'm just going to go into this level just to show you what it sounds like for the music here. Listen to that. It sounds weird, doesn't it? When you say ground is cut off, let me have a look, hold on. Oh, it is. Oh, I need to resize it a bit. Sorry, I actually screwed it up. I only just realised that. Oh, here we go. Let me resize it a little bit. Sorry about that, everybody. There we go. That's the ticket. Look. Right. I'd actually cut away the bottom. I only just realised that. What an actual moron I am. I didn't even notice that. Thanks for letting me know, Kai. Yeah, the footer was cutting off. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you, Kai, for letting me know. Appreciate that. You could see it for the most part, but thank you for letting me know. I'd accidentally made a mistake there. You know a weird bug with this emulator? If you pause it, it goes. You can hear the background noise. Can you hear that? You can hear the background noise of the room that you're in. Let's go back in. Right, so you could probably. It should be fine now. Right, here we go. Let's carry on. Yeah, listen to the music. I hate it. It's so horrible. Also, the jumping, the movement controls feel weirdly slippery. It feels like I'm on ice. It's hard to explain unless you play it yourself. But yeah, it doesn't feel nice. Like the NES controls are like butter smooth. When you stream Cuphead, maybe you could play Master Quest? Maybe. I want to have a look at some of the other mods and stuff. I've done like I've had a look at some of the difficulty mods which make me very upset. Yeah, thanks for letting me know, by the way, Kai, on the stream footage was cut off at the bottom. I didn't even realise that. I thought I'd got it on there properly. Apparently not. I want to change the overlay a bit, by the way, at the bottom bar. Perhaps put something different on there, might be quite good. So, the sprites are the same. The gameplay is similar, but it's not exactly the same. And the music is the definition of cursed. Alchemy says, wait, you're actually here early? Someone else said that as well, that they were here early. Yeah, people think that they're in early. Yeah, good stuff. Right, so I just wanted to show you a bit of that. I won't play through the whole game of Mario, but I hate it. I hate it so much. What else have we got for Streets of Rage 2? Because a lot of these, for Streets of Rage 2, I downloaded a bunch of them. The River City Girls one is really good, because like, the moveset is excellent. You're super OCD on the layouts. Yeah, and ordinarily I am. I like them to be perfectly cut, so I kind of obsess over how big the window should be and where the chat should be. What I'm experimenting with at the moment is having the game full screen with the banner at the bottom and the text, the chat in the top left, which is overlaying over the game. I do quite like that. But the layout I've used for Cuphead quite a lot is the game on the right, and then the chat having its own space on the left. I just kind of move it around sometimes. Streets of Rage, the new. I don't know what that means. Alternate game difficulty. There's a lot of things. So let's look at something else apart from Streets of Rage 2. Because I've got like a bunch of stuff. I can't even remember them. I downloaded like a ton of ROM hacks. We're just going to randomly go through them. Let's play Batman Forever, which replaces Sonic 2. Okay. You're going to play Dark Souls 3 whilst you watch the stream? Nice. You know what, interestingly, I prefer Dark Souls 1. I think I might have mentioned before. When it comes to the Souls games, I absolutely adore Dark Souls 1 a lot. The first one's amazing. Dark Souls 2 is... yeah. Dark Souls 3 is really good, to be fair. Let's fast forward through... excuse me, through the title thing. See... right, if you look at the bottom right, you might have seen I just got an achievement called Extra Hedgehogs. You pray that Fat Sonic is gone. Fat Sonic is still here. Unfortunately, Toast. This is a really weird thing about this. Before I carry on, I just wanted to explain something. I just got an achievement there. The ROM hacks completely break achievements on this game. You will get achievements for doing things that you haven't even done if you play ROM hacks, and you get them at like random. It is so weird. Batman Forever. It sucked back then. It sucks now. It sucks forever. AVGN quote. Do you know what? I actually downloaded this because I watched the AVGN episode on it, and I've never actually played it, so I'm kind of nervous as how this is going to go. All right, here we go. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this game was made on the same engine as like Mortal Kombat. So it's got this weird kind of like side-by-side fighting system. I think it like reuses sprites from Mortal Kombat. It's so weird. What's jump? Oh, it's up. Yeah. It uses sprites from Mortal Kombat. It's so odd. I'm definitely not playing through the whole game with this. I'm just going to see how far we get. Gosh, I hate this. You only have Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Interesting. So, a lot of people love Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring is, like, okay. I prefer Dark Souls, though. Which is a weird thing to say, because Dark Souls is just Elden Ring is just Dark Souls. But, yeah, I prefer Dark Souls over Elden Ring. So we should have picked Robin, just to see what it's like. Look at all the stuff in, like, the foreground that gets in the way. It's so in the way. This has six button controls for this game, yeah. Do you know what? So I watched the Angry Video Game Nerd review of this game. It's not as bad as he described it. It's not great. It's kind of weird. But that guy sounded like Duke Nukem. Like, right. Oh, that guy just jumped through the air there. The stuff in the foreground is really distracting. Like, I can't really see what I'm doing. So you can do that like punch spam combo thing as well that you did. This is just, it's Mortal Kombat as a 2D platformer. This game is so cursed. I kind of hate it, Kai. Even though I just said it's not as bad as AVGN described. By that I kind of mean it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be based on what he said in his review. But it's quite horrible, though. It's so weird. It's just like a... It's like a 2D fighter, but it's not. It's Mortal Kombat if it was like a platformer, I guess, or a side-scroller. And it doesn't really work, because it's trying to be like 2 games at the same time. And I'm trying... Ooh, what was that about? What was that? What was that? I'm sorry, let me pause a minute. That death noise went... What was that? Toast says, you watched Batman Returns a few days ago. It was sort of funny watching Danny DeVito sliding down a ramp on his face, surrounded by penguins. I just love that sentence. Just everything about that is what I needed this evening. There we go. You can't really do combo. I'm trying to, like, think of it as Mortal Kombat, but it's... You can't do combos. You just have to awkwardly, like, spam stuff. Can you, like, sprint? No, you just awkwardly walk. Hasn't got chains onto the privates, yeah. Not yet. Yo, watch the gonads. Can you just, like, skip these? No, you can't. Okay. Not exactly Batman Arkham City, is it? Batman Arkham Knight, this ain't. They, like, bow if they beat you. What is that death noise? What is that? Sounds like he's, like, gargling soap. Right, hang on a minute. I need to get used to the... So A is block. I keep pressing A to punch. That's why I'm not punching. Right, okay, so it's X to do the combo. Speaking of Dark Souls, you never actually played Dark Souls. You played Hollow Knight. Oh, interesting, yeah. I haven't played Hollow Knight, but I've heard very good things about it. Right. I am significantly wounded, Kai. Look at this. What is this game? What is happening? What's the music as well? It felt the music just sounds like the composer just like pressed random things on a keyboard. That's what the music sounds like. Right, that's enough of that. What was that ROM hack for? Sonic 2, really? It replaces Sonic 2, okay. Tiny Toon Adventures, we can have a look at that next. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 by Alex Field. Isn't that just the game normally? Perhaps there's like an alternate version. Beavis and Butthead. I did try that out as well, by the way. I did give it a go. Oh, Hyperstone Heist for TMNT. Now, it's not the Shredder's Revenge ROM hack that Kai was talking about earlier. It's not that, but it is the Hyperstone Heist, which we will be taking a look at that in a bit. Quackshot, we played that last time, didn't we? Street Fighter 2 Remaster. A remaster of Street Fighter 2. What? So many things to choose from. There it is, just for Toast. Fat Sonic. I love the description. It says, haha, Fat Sonic go brr. Yeah, Fat Sonic's the best ROM hack ever made. We'll have a look at that in a minute. Fix It Felix Jr. I was thinking of making like a video of that, by the way. So Fix It Felix is the game from Wreck-It Ralph, and you can actually play it. It's playable. I've got the River City Rampage Streets of Rage conversion mod on there as well. Someone made their own game called Alter Ego. It's just their own fan-made game. Let's play the Fix It Felix. I was planning of doing like just a standalone video of this demonstrating the gameplay. Street Fighter 2 Remaster, you remember streaming that? Yeah, man. Can I say a second? I don't know how the person who did this, I don't know how they did it. And I'm not sure if it's fan-made.
Look at the top of his head! Look at his lips!
Thank you, Kai. Look at the top of his head. So, I was going to try and pause it if it'll let me pause the game. Please, can I pause the game? My door just buzzed. Someone else can answer it. Because I'm streaming. Then Ralph comes to knock. I'm gonna wreck it. So you gotta go and repair the windows that he destroys, as you'll see in a moment. So, I'm not sure how this exists. I don't know if it's fan-made or if it's the official game that Disney released. I think Disney released like a tie-in, if you want to call it a movie tie-in. And someone somehow ported it to this. I don't know how it exists, but it does. Alright. Can I actually play the game now? Longest cutscene in history. So you got to fix the windows. And you got to watch out that he doesn't hit you with the bricks. It's really, really weirdly fun, like old school arcade kind of thing. It's very simple. You got to fix the windows. And you got to watch out he doesn't get you with them bricks. And then you move on up to the next level. And it just keeps going progressively up and up. The reminder to play Hollow Knight. I would take a look at Hollow Knight at some point. I've heard very good things about it, man. Yeah. What? I didn't time that right, did I? I'm assuming most of you have watched Wreck-It Ralph, by the way, if you're wondering on the context of this. I'm just assuming that you've seen Wreck-It Ralph. You might not have. I could be wrong. I do kind of like it, though. It's very, very old school arcade style. Very cool. Get the pie, get the pie. I think it gives you like an extra life back or something, or points or something. It's like those really old, like Mario arcade games, like the original like Mario kind of thing. It's very simple, very... The first movie's perfection, the second's okay. I really, really love... I think the second movie is nice. I do like it. A lot of people really don't like Wreck-It Ralph 2. I quite liked it, I've got to be honest. The first movie's wonderful. It's quite beautiful, actually, the first movie. Whoa, what hit me then? And for me, what I like about it, it's not just references. It has so much of its own thing going on. It's not just references, which is what I like. I like it when a movie has its own kind of thing going on. Also, I just realized why I couldn't jump is because where the windows are, like the shutters on the sides, you can't jump past them. And if there's a plant pot on the windowsill, you have to go across instead of down. So that's part of the challenge. This game is actually quite good. It has a fantastic core message. Yeah, man, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I like about it. Anyone can be good and that friendships are everything. Yeah, absolutely. And it kind of, it sells that point really, really well. And it's quite lovely, you know. And Ralph kind of then enjoys being the character that he is in his game. You know, he's the quote-unquote bad guy of the game. But that doesn't mean he's a bad guy. You know, that's the message that he's kind of trying to portray there. Yeah, it's really great. Like I said, I'm still confused about what we're playing just now. I'm confused as to how it even exists. I just quoted Zangief. There's a time limit? I didn't even realize. Okay, you know what? That's pretty good. So, from what I understand, I think that Disney released a Disney had released a tie-in game as like a browser game, I think, when Wreck-It Ralph first was released. And if I can't tell if this is a port of that, or if someone just made it themselves, like a fan-made game, I can't really tell. Also, hold on a second, I missed something there. Hold on. Oh, I already read that. Arkmuro's message, I did read that. Remind me to play Hollow Knight. I should take a look at Hollow Knight. Like I said, I've heard very good things about it. Let's see what we got next. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. Game not licensed for sale on Steam or PC. That sounds so dodgy, and I kind of am terrified of it. I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm kind of scared, because I don't know what some of these are. Custom version... Sonic & Knuckles Epilogue, Hellfire. We played Hellfire Saga before. It's actually really good. I think it uses sprites from Castlevania. We're going to go on it just now. I think it uses sprites from Castlevania and some other games. It's weirdly really good, because I remember I played this before when I streamed some Sega games. Koi, if you haven't seen this, you'll love this. I'm just going to skip through some of the... Yeah, there was the hacking contest. I remember the famous hacking contest. the ROM hack stuff. So this title screen is from Castlevania Bloodlines. But I think it uses sprites from it in the game as well. Here we go, let's do it. It's so awesome. How good is the music though? It's so awesome. This has had a worrying amount of effort put into it. Why can't I pick up the ring? I think it's because it's health. Ooh. So rather than having like rings, you just got a traditional health bar. Okay, so that's what you get your health from. Let's go up. The soundtrack is incredible. I'm assuming it's also from something, and it's not fan-made. The music, I don't think. Ooh. It goes like it's too good. It goes too hard. Right. Oh, I messed that jump up, didn't I? There you go. Right. Go down. Good old classic Sonic springs that bounce you all the way back. Get the checkpoint. I think there's a boss battle coming up as well. Isn't that the dude from Ghosts and Goblins? It is, isn't it? Oh, I missed the jump. Now, Sega would obviously never release something like this, because I think it's a bit too dark and disturbing with the visuals and the imagery, but aside from that, pretty great, innit? We got him! Whoa, he just explodes into bones! Crikey! It's actually a nice time to play Hollow Knight. According to Xbox, the second game by the team who made Hollow Knight is coming. Oh, nice. I'd have to look into that. I've never seen creatures like that before. I'm not going to read the dialogue of this game. This game's got like a story and everything. It's like, okay. It's got cutscenes, if you want to call them that. Gloam. Who are you? This is like some weird like fan fiction going on here. This guy's called Gloam, the guardian of the gates. Okay. Right. Very well. It's the end of level. Okay, sure. Sonic got through stage 1. I love it. It's so weird, but it's also kind of awesome. It's clearly been made by someone who knows what they're doing. I just lost that shield as soon as I got it. Oh, really? Wow, the music is amazing as well. I love it. It's like almost like... I don't know how it's made, like what they used to make it, like... It's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, damn. Oh, we got a boss. Is it a boss? Or a mini boss of some kind? What is going on there? What is that? Like, so we won't play through the entire game, but I'm just having a look at a bunch of different ROMs. See how we get on with this one though. Oh, we got him, okay. A mini boss there, lovely. Isn't that lovely? As Ainsley would say. This is one of the weirder Sonic games I've played. Like I say, we did play this a long while back, but I just wanted to give it another go. Thank you for the Tom Cruise there, Kai. It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Am I stuck? As soon as I'm praising it, I get stuck. I'm like, I can't move. Oh, goody. That's enough of that one then. Next game. Yeah, I played that ages ago. It's actually, the music goes hard, man. So cool. Modern Sonic. That's just it just replaces Sonic Sprite with a more modern design of him. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. I don't know what this is. I'm kind of scared. If it's something weird, then I'm just going to immediately close it. I guess we'll find out, huh? I'm a bit nervous. Apparently it's like a fan-made game or like a hack of some kind. Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. I don't know what I'm in for, but well, I guess we'll find out, huh? Is it an actual game then? Is it something that exists? Is that Traveler's Tales? No. Here you go. Oh, it's an actual game. It's not like a fan-made game. Okay. What is this game? Kai might know it. I've never heard of it. I don't think I have anyway. Are we starting off with a flying stage? Oh no, he just gets gunned down. Okay, it's a cutscene. Why is he called the Kamikaze Squirrel? Does he like commit kamikaze at any point? What is happening here? This is actually a real game. It's not fan-made or homebrew or anything like that. It's real. What am I doing? Is this like ammo? You can run out of ammo? The bandana and the plane. Just that alone. How do we like take off? Oh, you gotta cut the rope and then jump in it? The Japanese flag, I see. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? Oh, never mind. The sprite work is quite good. Like, graphically it looks really nice. Have you got like nunchucks? How do you use them? Because if you duck, you hold the nunchucks here. Oh, like... Oh, so you gotta duck and press it. What is this game? It's odd, to say the least. So you're supposed to cut... It reminds you of Ristar. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's like Ristar, yeah. I think someone actually made a Ristar a ROM hack, by the way, so you can actually play it through this emulator. Bizarre, absolutely craziness going on. Hold on a second. Right. Let's proceed. Oh dear. Well, I'm dead, okay. He's gone. These Sega games are weird. Some of them are, aren't they? Some of them are very weird. But this one is like official. This is like a proper actual game. That Sonic horror game, that was awesome though. Like the soundtrack goes ridiculously hard. I assume it's from another game though. I keep messing that jump up. There you go. Is that a camera just floating there? What's the point of going up there? Oh, so you can go on these platforms? It's just goodies up there. Okay. Let's get some of these goodies. Nice. Jump through the level. You've got to pull this to finish the level. Okay. Stage 1 clear. What is up with that face at the end? That's horrifying. Okay. It tells you what you picked up and everything. Right. Okay. Can I go on to the next level? Please? Kind of looks like the same. The Sonic sprite looked good. And the previous game looked awesome, didn't it? Yeah, that last game was very good. In fact, I think it's better than this game. I think that Sonic ROM hack is better than that. What else have we got? Your custom version of Sonic? It says it's called My Friend's Custom Version. Again, I don't know what this is. I'm kind of horrified. I guess we'll figure it out. Could be Sonic.exe for all I know. I don't know. Oh, is this the... someone just put together the complete with the other one, so you can just play them separately. Okay. And that's the Blue Sphere bonus stage. Just do Sonic 3 complete. Fast forward. There we go. So someone made Sonic 3 complete as like a mod. They added like all the old content and stuff, didn't they? So we're just playing a normal game right now, which is kind of weird to go back and play an actual Sonic game after that weird horror game that we played. Oh gosh. Apparently that new Star Wars Jedi Survivor can use up to 19 gigabytes of VRAM. I just had a notification. That's really random. Thank you, Reddit. Furious, hello good sir, how are you doing? Greetings to you. You've missed some very interesting things, Furious. But don't worry, I'll go back and show you. I don't mind if everyone else is okay with me going back. We've seen some very cursed things, Furious. We've also seen some very cool things. Finally a normal game. I know, we're actually playing a normal game, I know, right? I always thought you could avoid that fire, but you definitely can't. Like, as a kid, I always thought, can you actually stop that fire from happening? And I tried so many times, but you can't. It's like scripted, if you can even... Damn it, Tails! He jumped on the thing. Yeah, got the French Cup for Furious's arrival, yeah, man. He is here. Behold. Like I say, you guys have got your emotes there because of how much of a support you've been to the channel, so you're kind of immortalized here. Gonna keep those emotes on. I changed out my giddy aunt, the frame rate dropped to like nothing then, do you see that? What even was that? What even is that? Like Mario plant going on. Let's go back up there. What? There you go. So I was trying to just kill that flower. Right, here's the actual boss now. Let's do it. Let's do it, fam. Tails isn't completely useless, because he actually does hit them for you, sort of. At least he's not entirely worthless in this game. But yeah, the Sonic 3 Complete is kind of fan-made, but it's kind of not. It's basically just all of the content that was cut or missing, and it just puts everything together in one game. Because technically Sonic 3 was like the first game in human history to have DLC. Also, I love the music on this stage. Sorry for that. It must have sounded awful in your ears, I do apologise. We've got had a lot of good music this evening in these games. Like, this is just like the normal Sonic soundtrack, but you know what I mean. Like. We didn't get all those rings so well. I'll get some more blue spheres. Oh, got gonked back. So what we're doing, Furious, we're not playing the whole game, we're just kind of playing bits and pieces of a bunch of different games, mostly ROM hacks. And so what I'm actually going to do, I've shown everybody else, I have to show you as well, Furious. There's something I hate a lot. Someone ported the original Mario Brothers. Sorry for everyone who's already seen this, I'm just going to show Furious as he just hopped in. Someone ported the original Mario Brothers to Sega, and because it's running through a Sega, it uses the Sega sound chip, I mean. It uses the Sega sound chip, and as a result, the Mario music sounds very cursed, and I hate it a lot. I'll show you now. Reminds you of Sonic 2. It is like Sonic 2, actually, wasn't it? Yeah, it's more like Sonic 2 than Sonic 3, that ROM hack. So this is Mario Brothers running through a Sega, and gosh, I hate it. Why did I just bounce that away? And it's using the Sega sound chip. Furious, thank you for the $1. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Let's go there we go. Well, €1. it comes up as euro on that chat, and it comes up as dollar on the other chat. So, but yeah, thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Very kind. So the thing that sucks about this is not the awful music. It's the fact that the controls feel like really slippery. Like, I know it's supposed to have momentum, like the original NES game does, but it feels like I'm running on ice. And like I say, again, I apologize to everyone who's already seen this. I just wanted to show Furious. I haven't got the fire flower. Screwed that up, didn't I? Well done. There you go. Like, listen to the music. Sounds horrible. I hate it. We'll go and do a different game after this. I'll just show Furious the music when you're in the underground, and then I'll change the game. I really don't like it. It's just wrong. Everything about it is wrong. You had to go for a second. You grabbed something to eat. Not a problem at all. You gotta eat, man. I nearly killed myself then with those things. Mario on Sega console is like hugging Pizza Face instead of escaping him. I know. It's wrong, exactly. It's the wrong thing to do. The coins are not the same, I don't think. The coins are like smaller. Yeah, it's using the 16-bit processor for the Mega Drive. And it sounds awful. I hate it so much. It makes me want to never play Mario ever again. That's what it does. We're going to stop there now. Because I can't take any more of that. They got no mods for Space Harrier, really. Oh, it is cursed. It's so cursed, Kai. So, Sonic 1 Mania Edition. So I think what this ROM hack might do is replace it with the not just the Mania sprites, but the Sonic Mania mechanics as well, the new stuff they added. We'll have a look at that in a minute. But first of all, I'm going to show you something else that is very cursed, and I also hate it a lot. This is the original, like, beta. Well, it's not even a beta, it's like an alpha, an early alpha of Sonic the Hedgehog that was shown at the Tokyo Game Show way back in the early 90s. So this is a very early, rough version of Sonic. They didn't have anything in the background yet, they didn't have it set up, and the music is slightly different, as you can hear by here. This kind of part at the end of the tune, it's a little bit different. The OST of the Mario, yeah, is awful, isn't it? Because like Mario running through a Sega is not right. They just took the same notes, but they messed it up, yeah. And Miro says, for Pizza Tower, you got a P rank on the factory level. Nice one. You and Furious are definitely outdoing me. I haven't played Pizza Tower again much recently. I should probably have another go. So, what you're about to see is a very early, rough, unfinished version of Sonic the Hedgehog. It doesn't look anything like you will expect it to look. I apologize for the horror you're about to see, but let's get on with it. Why is the music so fast as well? So he stands so weirdly, like his idle pose is so weird. We did play this a long time ago. There's no like jump animation as well. And what are these weird rock things? There's no sound effects as well, and there's no rings or anything. It's so strange. It's really unsettling. I hate it so much. The reason they made this demo was mostly to show the spinning mechanic and the speed. The fact that you can run really fast. But these rock guys just jump out of nowhere. You're supposed to just kind of duck and roll like this. You're scared. I'm scared too, Furious. I'm horrified. And I've played this before and I still hate it. So, yeah, like I say, this is a very, very early, rough alpha of Sonic the Hedgehog. I keep dying. Let's go rewind. Because I keep thinking you can jump in a ball, but you can't. There you go. And that's it. That's the level. It's cursed. It's upsetting. And I don't like it at all. and I'm glad that that's just an early alpha build of the game and not what the final game looks like. We found bootleg Sonic. We have indeed. So that's a piece of history right there. It's the 1990 Tokyo Game Show, which was playable. People actually played that, and at the time, people didn't think it was cursed because they hadn't seen what Sonic was like at the time. They didn't know what it was like or how it was going to play or anything like that. But now that we have further context, we know exactly what it's like. Going back and looking at that early alpha is just deeply upsetting. Kai, this says you added me to the private remote voice channel. If you're going to join, Parsec will be used for that one unless you have the game. Then you can just join. I'll try and see if I can get Parsec working. I'll have a look. Luke says, you're glad that you were lurking. Luke, you were safe from the nightmare fuel. You took cover from the nightmare there. What else have we got? Sonic the Hedgehog's brother. We looked at that before as well. Is that Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic the Hedgehog 1? Yeah, I've seen that one. Weird fan-made Lego Batman game, which I also played before. We did play a lot of these before. Luigi in Sonic 1. We can quickly have a look at that. So like I say, some of you who caught my Sega ROM hack stream that I did like a year ago, so you might be familiar with some of these. I know that Luke is. But yeah, we're just going to play some more cursed ROM hacks. I'm sorry for the nightmare fuel, everybody. I hate it too. Make no mistake, I hate it too. But compared to like the way that the 1990s alpha looked, how much better does the final version of Sonic look? Like the backgrounds are way better and the music is better and everything's better, you know. But we're playing as Luigi. Can you actually go into a ball? Apparently not. Oh, you can. Hang on. Here you go. Leaked footage of the Mario movie 2. Peppino in Sonic. Yeah, man. I also did that. Do you know what? The Peppino in Sonic hack, it's weird because it's actually for Android. But I managed to get it running on my PC, and it's not like a normal ROM hack. It's like they kind of exported the game for Android, the original Sonic game, and then they put the Peppino sprites in it and stuff. It's so weird. It's technically not a ROM hack. It's like how do I even explain it? It's like they changed out the sprite sheet, but it's the same game technically. This has just become a meme. Just every character ever in Sonic games. Just put every character that exists in a Sonic game. Where's Cuphead in a Sonic game? Does that exist? I'd have to look for that. Rest assured, I would find it. If it exists, I would find it. And I would get it working, I assure you. Look at the custom animation for pushing into the wall. That's actually quite neat. You can't... well, you can kind of duck roll, but it feels so weird. The controls are strange. Because you have to, like, jump and push down on the left analog stick to hit. It's so weird. Like, you can't just jump and go in a ball. You have to, like, hold down. He has become the #1, yeah. He has. So bizarre. You're heading upstairs to get dinner before the stream? I'll see you later, man. Yeah, thanks for hopping in as well. I appreciate it, Kai. Perhaps catch you in a bit. Hopefully I can hop in with you, yeah. Play some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. The Kai Blob and the Kai Blob and Cool Bread is a nice combo, actually, there. They're cool dudes. There we go, so that's Luigi in Sonic the Hedgehog. Again, pretty cursed content. Let's do something else. Like I say, this is what I really like about this emulator, is you can just kind of flip through things quite quickly. Doom Troopers. So what I was going to look at, Luke, as well, there was the Street Fighter Remastered. Where was that? If I can find it. Time zones be like, I know, right? Yeah. Crazy. People having dinner when it's like 8 PM here is so weird, I don't know. Where was the... Actually, no, we'll do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We'll go on that. Also, Furious and Kai, I know Kai's just headed out. You should have your blue badges soon, by the way. Your blue bread badges by your name for 6 months. So that should be changing next month in May, I would hope. What TMNT game is this again? What's it called? I guess we'll find out. That epilepsy warning. Jeez. So it's not quite Shredder's Revenge, but I will be playing that later with Kai, hopefully. Hyperstone Heist, that's it. Right, let's do it. It kind of feels like this is more designed for like 4 players rather than or 2 players. Let's do it anyway. Shredder's Revenge must have taken some sort of inspiration from this. You're staying awake at 3 AM just so you can chill with your American friends? Yeah. Well, neither me nor Kai are American, however. I know you have American friends though, as well. So, I'm Welsh and Kai is Canadian. So, you get your blue badge if it is. Yes, man, absolutely as well. You will, that's right, yeah. Delightful. The thing is though, I was thinking of removing some of the later badges, but you know what? I think the gold badge is for like a year, I think, which is insane. Or like over a year. I think no, it's longer than a year, I think. So if you guys stay subscribed for that long as a member, that would be incredible to get that gold badge. I was thinking of kind of moving it down a bit though, so it's not so far ahead, but we'll see what people think and everything. And Furious said this as you get the badge in 5 days. Yeah, man. You love your Canadian Tim Hortons coffee. Oh, you got your coffee just now? Get the pizza. Pizza time. I was supposed to have pizza time as a sound alert. And when I say pizza time, I mean Peter Parker saying it in Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Can you go up the ladder? Apparently not. Okay. Can I do other moves apart from this, by the way? This is my preparation for Shredder's Revenge later when I play it with Kaifish. I will put out an announcement, by the way, that I'll be playing it with him. If I can set it up properly, if I don't screw it up. You've had your second coffee at Tim Hortons yesterday? Shopping at Cardiff. Oh, nice. Do you know what, Luke? I do miss Cardiff. I haven't been to Cardiff for ages. Why do they explode? That's a question I ask every day. Just in general, why do they explode? Jump! I don't know if I've played this game before. I played a TMNT game before for the Sega. It's not this one that I played. It was something completely different I played. This game is definitely designed for multiple players, not just to be played with by yourself. You can clearly tell that. It's like a multiplayer hack and slash kind of game. Like I say, I will be playing Shredder's Revenge later with Kaifish, so do hop in for that. I know that Luke is very familiar with Shredder's Revenge. He's played it a lot as well. He has the game. I don't actually own the game. I'm going to be using a server in order to play it with Kai, so we'll see how that goes. It's pretty good. You wish Cabran had one? Yeah. Would it be easier for you to get to, wouldn't it, with Cabran? You just beat the second boss of Dark Souls 3. Nice. Do you know what? Dark Souls 3 is weird because I found Dark Souls 3 a lot easier than Dark Souls 1. But weirdly, Dark Souls 1 is, if you use the Black Knight Halberd, that weapon, you can just rinse everything. You thought they shut down the local Costa Coffee, but fortunately it turns out they just moved it across the road. Sometimes, well, do you know what sucks, Toast? Right next to me, so where I live, we used to have a TK Maxx and a Primark. Literally 3-minute walk from me, no exaggeration. Which sounds amazing, yeah? But they closed them down. But thankfully, I still have B&M Bargains right next to me, which is excellent. I've got Sainsbury's and B&M Bargains, like a 3-minute walk from me, which is amazing. It's magnificent, even. Okay. I'm just kind of mind-numbingly bashing away at this. It's alright, but Shredder's Revenge is definitely a lot better than this, I'll be honest with you. Not that this isn't fun, it is kind of fun, it's kind of neat. Luke, this is welcome to Bread Fan. There we go, Luke. Excellent. Blue badge, yeah. You will be getting the blue badge, I believe, next month, Luke. So you, Toast, and Koi, and Furious will be getting the blue badge because that's for 6 months, which I believe is next month. B&M. Oh, well, you take it. Well, Luke, like I say, you'll be definitely be getting the blue badge. Like I say, the gold one is for like way, way, way down the line. And I know some people would really want to have the gold badge. So if I can, I might bring it back a bit rather than it being like a year. I think it's like 36 months or something stupid like that to get the gold. But I might bring that down a bit if people do want the gold badge. B&M and the 30p flapjacks. Man, B&M Bargains is banging, mate. It's like the best place in the world. It's magnificent. So it's got the slot 2 bits. So this is weird because this is this is only 2-player. It doesn't have 4-player co-op. It really feels like it should. Is 4-player co-op possible? I mean, it kind of is with the Sega. You can do 4 players on a Sega, can't you? I'm sure you can, but not on this game apparently. Right, I'm gonna try something else now. So that game is pretty good, pretty fun. It's not exactly Shredder's Revenge, but it's pretty good. Dragon's Fury. I think that's that weird pinball game, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen that. It's like it's a mod for Sonic Spinball. Excuse me. Let's see what else we've got. What other cursed like ROM hacks have we got? I want some more cursed mods. That's what I'm looking for. I can't remember what they replaced, so I'm just having a look through. Scooby-Doo Mystery? Was there a Scooby-Doo game on Sega, really? You don't remember Mega Drive having 4-player? I must be having some crazy fever dream then. It's not, no, it's not. What I'm thinking of, Luke, what it is. Gosh, that music sounds awful. The da-da-da-da-dun, Who skip through it? It takes so long, just skip it. That's what I love about emulators, you can just skip it. Oh, I stopped. Oh no, it came back, no! Micro Machines did. I think it's a very rare feature, Luke. It's a very rare thing to have 4-player, but it can be done. Yeah. Micro Machines is on this, I think. Wow, look at Velma! Luke, please get a screen cap of Velma, because she looks so... Look at that! So good. I want that as like an emote. I want that as like a anything. Oh, it's so good. Someone screen cap it. I know Luke probably will. He's good at that. Getting the screen caps. This hurts your brain. It hurts my brain, my face, my everything. It's awful. What is this game? Is it like a weird like Monkey Island kind of point and click game? Java Hut. It's like a point and click game. Or it's like Monkey Island, kind of. At least they got Shaggy's walk cycle down. Let's just have a walk around. You go like talk to people and stuff. Bring up the arrow. A cuddly, lifelike plush toy. What? See, I was thinking this would be like a platformer or something, not like a Monkey Island type game. I'm not Mini Fridge. Bread's fault. Oh, this is definitely my fault, Luke. You've done. I'm so glad. Thank you, Luke. You know how much we love the cursed screenshots. The game tent. So. Oh, I love this game. Can you play it? Can you interact with it? No, you just look at it. Employees only. Employees only. Okay. So this is kind of like a Monkey Island style game. Okay. This game hurts my face and my soul. We're gonna play something else. I appreciate it though. Why is that a mod for Rystar? That's so random. Phantasy Star 3 improvement. I'm not playing Phantasy Star 3 because it's a really long RPG that'll take forever. Got Vector Man. Wonder Boy. See what, nothing on there. Okay. Streets of Rage 3, nothing for that. Most of the mods are for Streets of Rage 2, I think. Williams Arcade's greatest mod for Streets of Rage. I think, Luke, this is the one that lets you play as all of the characters. I missed one of your thing. Games like that, Death and Return of Superman had emulation issues and the Spinball a bit. Yeah, that's it. Okay, this is not what I thought it was. There is a a ROM hack that adds a bunch of stuff to Streets of Rage 2. It lets you play as a bunch of different characters. I don't know what this is. It's just a bunch of classic games, is it? Okay. Let's play Defender, I guess. Is it like Space Invaders? No, it's okay. That is really loud and hurts my ears a lot. Okay. Can you like pick a different game? Right, I'm gonna play something else because that's hurting my ears. What I wanted to play was Splatterhouse, actually, because someone made like a thing for Splatterhouse. Well, there it is there. Before I do play, that's called Curse. I don't know what that is. Adventures of Batman and Robin. Before I do play Splatterhouse, though, we are going to play Fat Sonic because we have to. It's a requirement. I have to do it. Toast says, you just looked up Scooby-Doo Mystery on YouTube. You don't think the title music was supposed to sound like that? Oh gosh. Is it just like really broken? Is it like the ROM just broken? Oh, I love it. So, what we're playing just now is the greatest ROM hack ever created in human history. It's called Fat Sonic, and basically if you pick up rings, it makes Sonic like get fatter basically and put on weight, as you'll see. And as you can already see now, and it gets to the point where he can't move anymore, so the game becomes like unplayable. This game is like a meme basically. Fatty boy, yeah. It makes your jump way shorter as well. Look at him go. And it gets to the point where it's literally unplayable, you can't move anymore. Can you like jump and grab tails? You can't even do that. You can't even jump anymore. What you want to try and do is avoid picking the rings up, because I think that's what makes you get fat. So if you try and like avoid the rings, maybe drop them might help. No, because he's still putting on weight. Even though I dropped rings, okay. I actually did manage to get to Chemical Plant Zone. Oh, sure I did. I can't jump. I was supposed to do it. Can you like roll, please? Yeah. It's so ridiculous. I love it. Like I say, I actually managed to beat this level, difficult as it was. Look at him. How slow he walks. Oh, here you go. We're picking up some speed. Go on there. Yes. Oh, we got the checkpoint. Oh, thank goodness for that. That makes him go faster, doesn't it? I can't move anymore. Can't move. Yeah. Just. Oh, at least you started the checkpoint. Yeah, let's at least do this level. I think those boxes make the fatness go away. It's really difficult. It genuinely makes the game way harder. Why did I pick that up? I wish I didn't. Yeah. Come on. What is Tails doing? Sonic is rocking the dad bod, isn't he? Is there a thing you can go on it? No, not really. Yeah. Can you just jump up those bits then? If you take damage, it doesn't get rid of the rings, unfortunately. I thought that it did. So jump up there. Come on, let me jump up. Oh, nearly. What is Tails doing? His AI is like so broken. Yeah, Toast, I think that the ROM was completely broken for the music to sound like that. What was going on there? Ha! It replaces gold rings with onion rings. Yeah, I know, right? Can't even get up there. Let's just go on something else. I want to play Splatterhouse. So let's play Splatterhouse. So interestingly, I'm not gonna play through the whole game. This was quite weird because this is actually a hack of Splatterhouse. where you can't die. It basically gives you infinite health. It's called Splatterhouse 2 Chill version. Now, Splatterhouse is a fantastic game. It's really, really excellent. I love it a lot. I even liked the reboot. We were talking about this the other day with Luke and Fridge about the reboot of Splatterhouse, the third person one. It's obviously very different to the old Splatterhouse games. I do apologise for any horror and cursed imagery, by the way, because it is quite a vile looking game. It's a horror game, so it's very grim looking. Let's do it though. Punch him. Punch them all. This is one of the first, like, horror games ever, basically, if you want to call it that. Like, nothing had this kind of grotesque imagery before. It just wasn't a thing, this kind of really violent imagery. And these creepy creatures and stuff. You didn't really see that back in the day. Obviously, you've got loads of horror games now. We've got Resident Evil and got Silent Hill and stuff that has creatures like this, and Dead Space and stuff. But back then, you didn't really have anything like that. So this is probably the first of its kind, you know. Again, rinsed. Look at me, again, absolutely demolished. Boom. Keep dropping the weapon. Here you go. So unsettling. It looks like a Cannibal Corpse album cover. I kind of love how the weird, disturbing kind of visual style, though. I really like how it looks. Wow, that thing is ugly. Punch it. Just spam the punches. You take damage from that, really? Okay, that's the first boss, I guess. It's so, like, weird and unsettling and edgy, this game. Down the elevator. Here we go. What is that sound effect? What's going on there? So, I'm surprised they didn't include Splatterhouse on this collection anyway. Like, someone had to make a ROM hack for it just to play Splatterhouse. Like, you'd think they'd put it on there because it's a beloved classic. Well, Splatterhouse 2 and 3 people really love. The first one, I think it was only available for arcade machines, Splatterhouse 1. And it's really difficult to get a hold of, the first Splatterhouse game. The other thing that we're going to look at is something that we've played a while ago. It's Mega Man in Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's kind of playable, but it's also kind of not. So it's the same levels from Sonic 2. But you're playing as Mega Man. And you have kind of all the mechanics of Mega Man. And it's so weird. But it gives you like a Mega Man stage select, which I really appreciate. Let's do it. So let's do it. It's kind of weird. And it's kind of playable, sort of, I guess. We've got the speed thing on there. It's because I'm not really sure what's going on. It's supposed to be like a Sonic game with the movement, but it kind of is also Mega Man. Don't get squished between those blocks, you don't want that to happen. All the boss fights be like if we even get to one. Oh, you can run up the walls. That's useful. Wow, that bugged out there, nice. I love that. I used to like collecting the points off these when I was a kid. Just to bounce on them until they go red and then you get all the points. It just turns into the Sonic ball there. Here you go. Fire. I love the fact it's just the Sonic ball. Because I suppose there are points of it where he needs to be the Sonic ball, I guess. The levels theme is good. It is, isn't it? The music is awesome. Can we go down here? It feels really jank playing this game as Mega Man. Although to be fair, you do have the... What's that? Oh, it's like a super move. We actually finished a level though, that's gotta count for something. Well, like I say, it's functional, it's playable at least. I guess. Oh, excuse me. Right. Can you just jump on those platforms? Yeah. That thing batters you about, doesn't it? Can you shoot these enemies? Not really. What's the point of the gun then? I suppose for the bosses, you can shoot the bosses probably. I want to be able to get to the boss actually. That'd be nice. You probably fall off the level though still. It's probably possible. That thing makes you go really fast, doesn't it? Well, of course it does. It does in Sonic as well. But I mean, with this ROM hack, it feels so odd. Wow. I remember this part. I used to love the slot machine. Yay, we got tails. Nice. You can lose the rings again though, can't you, I think? So you gotta be careful with that. You're supposed to go down here. Yeah. Wow, that hurts my ears, gosh. You get like stuck on it. Because he's not supposed to be in this game, that's why. Just kind of bugs out, doesn't it? I want to jump over it. If we jump, please. Right, that's enough. Let's see what else we got. It is good though. It's good. I don't know if I ever played Tiny Toon Adventures. I don't even know if I played it via like a ROM hack or anything. We'll see. I think that this is a game that's like a lot of people hold dear to them. It's kind of like a classic to them because it's when Konami actually made games back in the day. But a lot of people seem to like Tiny Toons Adventures, but I don't think, like I say, I don't think I ever played it. Okay, let's do it. Let's get on with it. I am going to assume that this game's like a 2D platform. Of course it is. I like the art direction already. It's very cute and cuddly art style. Oh, let's trip over a can. Nice. Have you got any attacks? What will I stream tomorrow? That's a good question. I'm thinking of... you've got to go? Not a problem at all. I might stream some more Mario 64 tomorrow, perhaps. That could be quite good, actually. What is this game? It's quite cute and cuddly, I'll give it that. I like the music as well. Very expressive, cartoonish music. You still trip over those though. It's that Super Mario Bros. 2. Do you not have an attack? Is it just the invincibility that you pick up? Are those things supposed to be checkpoints, by the way? Okay. Nice. Okay. very well. This is like a weird like Mario clone in this game. It's like the running fast reminds me of Sonic though as well. What is going on with the background? It's really weird on my eyes. It's really disorienting. Can you jump on their head? Oh, you can jump on their heads. This is like Mario and with a little bit of Sonic in there. Okay. Sure. What a strange game this is. So you don't die, you just get kind of dizzy. Alright, that's enough of that. Enough. Like I say, we're just kind of quick firing, going through a bunch of different stuff. If you guys want to see any game, by the way, do let me know. I didn't even look at the poll, so we had the did you grow up with Sega consoles? Let's end the poll. I put that poll up an hour ago. Did you grow up with Sega consoles? 53% said no. 46% said yes. Interesting. But did you grow up with Sega consoles? That's a very interesting question there. All right, I'm gonna play one or two more, then I'll leave the stream there because I'm gonna be streaming again later with Koi-Fish, so we'll see about that. But for now, we'll carry on with the game and see how we get on. All right. All right then. See what we can play. What are we gonna play now? Something. I want to play something cursed again. What was that weird, Lego Batman game we played before? So I can find that. It's really horrible and I hated it. You grew up on Nintendo, you played Kirby's Adventure. When it comes to Nintendo stuff, it was more the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance that I had. But for the home consoles, I didn't have a NES, I didn't have a Super Nintendo, I've never owned one. But we had a Sega Master System and we had a Sega Mega Drive as well. There it is, Lego Batman, that's it. Such a great game, yeah man. What's nice now is, with the ease of, it's so loud, why is this game so loud? Turn it down. Right. This is a weird like ROM hack, by the way. Some random Russian guy made this. It's so weird. We played this ages ago, so I remember it. I don't know what any of the text says, it's in Russian. And the music is randomly selected as well. It's so loud. So random. I think I actually got most of the way to the end for this game, but it gets weirdly difficult at the end. It takes like a weird like difficulty spike out of nowhere. For the record, there were never any Lego games ever for the Sega, I don't think. So yeah, this is definitely like a fan-made homebrew kind of game. It's not even a hack of anything, it's an original game that some random Russian guy made. It's so weird. It's playable though. What's up with the combat though? You didn't have an NES, you used to play online on your computer. You played a lot of games like this, mostly Yoshi's Island and Kirby's Adventure and Kirby Superstar. Nice. Isn't this tune from Castlevania? Luke would know. I get absolutely rinsed, by the way. Yeah, like, so emulators I like using a lot, you know. It's a good way of playing stuff. How many I think this game's got like 50 levels or something. I mean, it's kind of okay, I guess. It's not bad. It's decent for what it is. so random and so weird. Like, someone took the time to make this. Oh, I'm dead, okay. You do actually have lives, you got 2 lives left. Someone took the time out of their life to make this. And it could be worse, all things considered. It really could be. Hop over him. Let's go down. Punch him. Weird, like, slowdown on this level. It's usually not too bad for, like, the emulator, like, slowdown and whatever. It's usually alright. It's just a weird game. I think it's the game, not the emulator. Get a health. Okay. That's enough of that. Well, hang on, listen to the music, hold on. I like that music. But I can't take it anymore. I can't take bootleg Batman anymore. Right, let's see what else we've got. What's this then? Sonic the Hedgehog 2? Is it like someone's like remaster of it or something? I was supposed to play the Street Fighter remaster as well, Luke, sorry. If I can find that again. What is this? I don't really know what's going on. I'm fast forwarding through it though. Is it? It's like a remaster of Sonic 2, is it? Okay. Competition mode, whatever that is. So what's the difference then with this? I'm sure there are differences. It's probably got more levels or something. Improved something. Get in here. Boom! It seems exactly the same to me. But like I say, I know it's got that competition mode, which is a new thing. I assume it's 2-player though. Okay. That's, for the most part, that's just Sonic 2 though. Let's see what else we got. I'm not playing Beavis, but I wanted to play that. Oh, it's Street Fighter 2 Remaster, which, like I said earlier, Luke is familiar with it. I've not played this. And I assume it's a it's fan-made remaster. Okay, let's do it. Remastered edition. Let's play on Champion, I guess. Game start. Now, I'm no professional at Street Fighter. Not by a long shot, but we'll try it. Let's just play as Ryu. USSR. So this is the Street Fighter remaster. Okay. What if we get absolutely rinsed now? It's supposed to be like an arcadey look, like the original game. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. They kind of made it look old school, yeah. Like the intro, yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna get absolutely rinsed because I'm certainly no Street Fighter expert. Oh, speaking of Street Fighter, the new Street Fighter looks amazing, man. The new Street Fighter looks insane. And it's got the whole new mode where you can kind of walk around in like third person kind of game mode. It looks really neat. See, I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest with you. This is the same sprites that I used on that Streets of Rage ROM hack. They used the Ryu from this. Like, literally the exact one. Fast forward. Skip it. I do love the things. I'm just reminded now, Luke, of the Party Cannon music video that I showed you, which is this. Is a full playthrough of this, but with replaced sprites. It's so cool. Like they did like a Street Fighter music video. It's amazing. It looks so good. There's low kicks in there. High kicks. It is cool that it's run through this, by the way. Like, it's run through the Sega like this. It's neat. You gotta do 2 rounds, haven't you? Yeah. So the weird stretchy arms, of course. Classic. Oh, why did I fast forward? Wrong button. I get absolutely rinsed now already. Like I say, I'm not particularly good at Street Fighter. I'm more of a kind of Tekken guy, a Mortal Kombat kind of person. Ooh, I got absolutely demolished then. Right. I'm probably going to leave it there, sorry guys. We've had a look at a bunch of games. We've had some fun, we've had some high points and some low points. That Mario port for the Sega, I really don't like that. It upsets me significantly. I might upload a video of that, by the way, which would be quite neat. Luke's got the screenshot of the Velma, the cursed Velma. I love it dearly, thank you. I'm going to be keeping that. Full credit to Luke for taking the screenshot. I'm going to end the stream just now, but if you guys know Kaifish, you follow Kaifish's channel, I should be on his channel later to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, so look out for that. If I can even get in games, if I can get in there, then I'll do that. So I'm going to end the stream just now. Massive shout out to Luke for becoming a member, re-membership. Massive shout out to Furious as well for the $1, so the €1 donation. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you for the Arno toast. Massive shout out to the rest of you remaining here for just being absolute giga chads. I appreciate it. Like I say, you guys have like been there for me through thick and thin, you know, with the streams. You know, you've been there through the good streams, the bad streams, the times where I've, you know, taken a step away from streaming for a bit because I needed some time to myself, or I needed some time for like mental health and whatever. But all you guys have been fantastic. I really appreciate it. I really do. You guys are awesome. This is why I keep doing this, you know, for you guys, you know. This gives me the reason to carry on, you know, so I get to chat to you, and I know you love the game, some of the games that I play as well. Common interest, and you're all really chill people as well, so I really appreciate it. Thank you. Alchemy says next stream tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, yeah. I might be doing Super Mario 64, a bit more of that. See if we can just get a bit more done of that. That could be decent, actually. But, yeah, this has been me. Keep an eye out on Kaifish's channel. I might be on his stream if I can figure out how to get in the thing. So that could be interesting. Cheers, everybody. I'll chat to you on Discord as well. So it's been me. Bread been out. Catch you guys tomorrow on the stream, if not before, in Kaifish's stream. Cheers, everybody.